MLB Major League Baseball is on the air. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 7:05.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Here's Starling Marte. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now in the box, Pete Alonso looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Now Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. In now, Dominic Smith. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. Joey Lucchesi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Nope, back down.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So in now for Chicago, Suzuki hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Happ on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Davis brings it in. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. J.D. Davis the next to bat. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard hit ball to short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. That misses. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. All even now, 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, James McCann. McCann, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. James McCann is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. To the plate now, Joey Lucchesi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey!
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he struck him out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Simmons has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Frank Schwindel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3.
Leading off to the net.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
High in the air out to center field. Hermosillo is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way.
Nope.
1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground at first, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first base.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he is in there.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting. Third base.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. VR at the bag, and that retires the bottom of the third now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting it.
Digging in, Yan Gomes.
Yeah. Go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Kyle Hendricks.
At the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And there's ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to them.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as we begin the top of the 4th. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
1-0 the count. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 47.
Next for the Mets, Joey Lucchesi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next for the Mets.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's stepping up to the plate. Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Suzuki is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
So now to the plate, Michael Hermosillo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The bat.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Low for ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Wisdom, a California-born ball player. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Nimmo. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jeff McNeil. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next to the net.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Alonso.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
For the Cubs.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance? Frank Schwindel. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Now a throw over, back in standing. First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And there he goes towards second. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Runner at second here with one man out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-1 game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
One pitch on its way, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for
the left fielder, number 8.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no.
Runner on first with 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Dominic Smith. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Happ has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Misses. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Brandon Nimmo is on deck. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping up now, Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Stepping in now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Cubs 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Suzuki. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Michael.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Trevor May takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Michael Hermosillo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
Popped up. Alonso over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to...
And late reactions, and they got him. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting. The shortstop, Andrelton.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters do up. Luis Guillorme is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now
Justin
pitching for the
Steele
Cubs.
is on to pitch from the
Number
bullpen now
35.
to start inning number 7.
Justin Steele.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jeff McNeil. And their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Pete Alonso will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Chris Martin comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Dominic Smith waits on deck.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam